So here we are again. Another situation has transpired yet again. Another mass shooting has happened yet again. Lives have been lost yet again. And not just no ordinary life, not just no life is ordinary, but just not just any life. Children. 14 children murdered. A teacher murdered. Kids murdered. Come on, man. We ain't talking. First of all, any death that occurs is heart-wrenching. That doesn't need to happen is heart-wrenching. People who die in accidents or things happening to them is heart-wrenching. But when you talk about children, you relate children to innocence. And when you relate innocence to something that will never do anything outside of being what they are, and that's a child. See, when they're adults, when we become adults, we do things, we know what we're doing. We're fully aware. We understand the consequences. And some may say, well, they can understand too when they're children, but they're kids. Kids are going to do what they're supposed to do as far as being a kid. When we adults, we can turn things on and turn things off. We can act one way and act a different way. But not when it comes to kids, man. Who would have ever thought that you would wake up in the morning, kiss your child, I see you later, son. I see you later, daughter. And that later never showed up. That later never came. I think about my kids, man. And, it's so funny, man, because the things that make you mad about what your child does at times that irritate you, you start not to get irritated as much. You start thinking. You hold on to them a little bit tighter. You kiss them a little bit more. You excuse things a little bit more. Because your mind starts to think, what if that was mine? What if that was my child? How would I be able to respond to this? There is no response. Nothing but pain. There are always going to be reasons why certain people in life need to have certain things. This just happened and they still won't ban certain things about it. They still won't make gun laws. They don't care, man. All they worried about is their rights. It's like when this COVID thing hit. I need my rights. I need this, I need that. People dying left and right, but I need my rights. You can't put a mask on your face because even if you didn't want to get a shot, hey, just protect yourself. So until we get this thing calmed down, we don't want people getting sick because people are dying. Don't you care about somebody else losing their life? It's about their rights. Gun law is about their rights. I'm all for owning a gun, but it has to be something done, something put in place that this won't happen. When somebody was mentally off, that's what I said in my life. I said, I don't get how people who are dealing with self-issues, struggles in their life, or who are trying to prove a point, feel it necessary to take it out on people who have nothing to do with your situation. Nothing. But they're killed. They're murdered. Cold blood. These children had their lives ahead of them. They're not here no more, man. It's sickening. That boy getting killed today is not enough. He deserved that. He deserved it. But what do we do now so that won't happen anymore? We're not going to. You know, sometimes you feel like you just leaving these videos of you talking, or people get up there and the president will do his speech, or people will talk about this on the news, what we need to do, and it won't get done. You're wasting your breath. Your solution: protect your kids and pray daily. Prayer is needed. People don't think God is real and the devil is real. It is, bro. It is. There are wicked forces in this world that want to take you out. And he'll blind you and put everything else in front of you to make you think that this is not real. Oh, that's just happened. That's a mentally unstable person. What do you think mentally unstable people come? What do you think happens when a person is mentally unstable? Do you think they just get that way? Or if they are that way, do you don't think it's a voice talking in their head? It ain't their voice. It can't be their voice. It's an outside voice. It's a spiritual voice, but it ain't God saying, go do that. It's evilness, man. But people will still neglect that and say that's not true. We don't want to hear that. Fine, whatever. I'm not a preacher. I'm not far from it. But people got to wake up, man. People losing their lives, and now down to children. Sandy Hook just transpired years ago with those kids getting shot up in elementary. Now this. My heart truly goes out. I can't say my condolences because you don't want to keep saying that. They don't do nothing for nobody. They don't change what's happened. They don't change nothing, man. They don't want to hear that. They want their kids back. Last thing I'm going to say for the night. If you have children, if you have nieces, if you have nephews, if you have cousins, whatever you have, kiss and love on your kids like it's the last time you ever going to see them. You got to. Because you just don't know what day may be their last. Once again, it's on podcast. Flow Fearless. Flow So Fearless signing out. Peace. I'll talk to y'all later.